If you struggle with finding those Forex trading profit targets with your own trading, then this video, I'm going to help you to find a more simplified way of finding a profit target. Now, right now, we're going to go through the US dollar CAD pair, the Audi US dollar, and the pound US dollar pair. We will go through the 1 hour time frame on each pair. I'm going to cover with going through market structure, where you'll be looking for your supply and demand area to take a trade, and then how you'll be looking to take those profit targets. Now, this is basically called a first support area and a first resistance area when we're looking to take that first profit target. Now, keep watching the video to the end because it's going to help you if you do struggle with those areas on the chart. Now, the first thing we need to look at is we need to identify where the market makes a change. Now, when the market's coming down, we create these lower highs and lower lows, and at this point, once we see the market breaking up here, is where we're starting to see a shift in trend. Now, that is market structure. Now, looking at this area, you can see the market creates this area of structure and eventually breaks to the upside. Now, understanding that, which then leaves behind this area of demand, is where we'll be looking for price to come back into an area. Now, this didn't happen, but later on this move up, we do get an actual trade. Now, let me go closer into the chart and just show you where you would have picked up a trade right here. So as price breaks these highs here with this bullish candle, this leaves behind an area of demand. Now, the very next candle, this bearish candle, drops back into this area of demand. That's where I'll be looking for my entry. So what about your target, your first profit target? Once you've taken an entry, and that will be at the entry of the open price of this bearish candle, my stop will be the low. My first profit target is going to be the first resistance area. Now, that is going to be the previous high of this bullish candle. Now, in other examples going through this video, you'll see how this will all come together. So we have around about a 1-to-1 risk to reward at this area where we're going to target this previous high. Now, what about the second profit target? Because we're looking for two profit targets using this type of profits. So we now just shrink the chart back down. Your second profit target once you're in that trade will be these previous highs. Now you can start to see that this entry we had down here, this area of demand, this is our first profit target, this is our second profit target. This is classed as our first resistance area. So that's our first resistance area right there. That's our first one. This is then our second area, which will be our second resistance area. So think of it like this. We're looking for that closest point to take profits. This is where price may well react and then go back to the downside. We could see a manipulation and then see a reversal. This is why we're looking to take profits of this first resistance area or that first support area. Now, as price continues to go higher, we actually see once again that the market breaks out of structure right here. We break of structure, leaving this area of demand. Now, the market didn't quite come back in. We missed that opportunity, but price has now pulled back into the area of demand. Now, it's actually removing that demand. So what are we now starting to see? On this price chart, we are seeing a break of market structure. We've already seen the break of structure here. So we wouldn't be really looking for a buy at this point because we've seen the break of structure. This is leaving behind areas of supply. So we'll be looking for price to pull back to an area of supply to look for a trade. So that is the US dollar CAD. Let's now have a look at the next pair, the Audi USD. Now, looking at the same process, using market structure, what we're looking at, we're going to look at current price and see what happens here. We see price making new lower lows and lower highs. Now, this is our last low in the market. Now, what we're looking for is price to break this area of market structure. And that doesn't happen until we see this bullish candle right here breaking up. Once we've seen this, and we just remove everything off the chart, this area of demand is a tested area of demand. Before price broke this high, we also broke this high. At the same time, we retested the market here and went higher. So I'm going to go closer into price here just to demonstrate what this is. This is a tested zone. So this is our area of demand. Once we see price test it here and rally away, I need to see price go below this low to enter this trade. And that's exactly what happens on this push down. We enter the trade. So what about my first target on this occasion? My first profit target is then going to be this high. That's my first resistance area. That's where price could go up to and then reverse back down. And this is how you'll start to bank profits in the market. My next target is going to be these highs here. And you can see, look what happened when price came back to these highs. We saw a drop away. That is how we'll simply look at taking those trades. We're going to take our trade off understanding what you learn inside this channel with a supply and demand concept. Then your first resistance area we've been through on these last few positions is your first resistance area. Okay, so they are your first resistance areas there. That's where you're going to take potential profits. Now, if we look at this as a risk to reward on this trade, this would be my entry, my stop loss. My first resistance area is a 10 to 1. So that's a 10 to 1. And this would be based on a 2% trade. We'll be taking off half our trade here. That's a 10% profit on that first position. The second part of that trade is nearly a 15 to 1, giving you a 15%. That's a 25% profit on that trade. Understanding those first resistance areas or those first support areas. Let's now go to the next pair, which is the pound US dollar, and we'll apply this same concept into this pair as well. Quickly, just want to let you know that there's a new website up and running. The link's below in the description of this video. There's some fantastic prices right now on the courses on the website. You'll find that there's actually 2 free courses inside the free online workshop. There's the basics of supply and demand course and the beginners trend trading course. So if you're a beginner trader, definitely check those out and sign up to those today. Absolutely free. I hope you enjoy those courses. Then we have a great price right now on the price action ebook. In fact, you'll learn more on the first resistance area and the first support area inside that ebook, what you're learning today in this video. Then there's also the fractal level trading course, which is designed more around those higher time frames, understanding the use of fractals with taking trades using a great money management strategy you'll find inside that course. And then also there is the Forex Masterclass course. That course, you'll be working with me one-on-one and also other students inside the private community. And the course will go through the supply and demand concepts and smart money concepts. You'll also learn how to trade my banker's pattern, and you will also get access to the free trend indicator. Now back to the video. Now on this occasion, I'm going to show you where we're looking for that first support area this time. So we see the market from this high breaks these lows of market structure. That leaves behind our area of supply. Now this is a fresh zone. So on this occasion, I'll be looking for a trade off the open price, but stop at the high. This is where price gets triggered into. Now, what about my first profit target? Where is that going to be positioned? Well, looking at this chart, this is not our first profit target. This, in fact, is our second profit target. Our first target is going to be where we see the move push up into this area of supply. This became my first profit target. And look what happens when price breaks through with one candle. We see a push higher. That's why it's important that you understand what this first resistance area and first support area. This is our first support area right here. This low in the market. So this is our first profit target. Now our second profit target on this occasion is going to be this low. Now looking at this as a risk to reward. Now we're going to have a greater area of a risk on this trade. So we're looking at just over a 2 to 1, nearly a 3 to 1 risk to reward on that first trade. So that's a 3% profit and a 6 to 1 on the second part of that trade. That's a 6% profit. So that's nearly a 9% profit on that one trade. Now, not as great a profitability on that last trade we looked at, But this is how you progress as a trader, understanding those first areas of support and resistance where you want to be looking to take your profits. And this will help you going forward as a trader. Now, everything you've learned here today is what I implement in my own trading. I'm not sharing with you something that I don't use myself. Now, understanding supply and demand concepts is easy. Remember, you need to understand market structure first. To show you what happens when the market reverses. We make this low from this high. This is our push down. So for reversal here, I need to see price removing this high. That happens right there. Now that leaves behind this last area of demand, which in fact I most probably use from the low of the move. This is where we see the push go up. This is the low. And this is the last bearish candle from that low where we see the push breaking out. So this is my area of demand. It is a tested zone and it's also inside another demand zone. But this is the breakout point. So when I'm looking for a trade here, let's mark it out where we're looking for a trade. This is a tested zone, which is from this low. I need to see price going below that level for an entry. So price comes in. This is my entry level. My stop was probably be this low. Where's my first profit target? Well, when price comes back into this area, this is the move which does this. And this becomes my first resistance area. So an entry here, stop loss here. This is my first profit target. My second profit target is simply you're looking to the left. And this one's quite close, but this would be slightly higher. You could look at that as your second profit target. That would mean you'd be out of this position already, or you could look at the next area, which for me would be this high. This will be the next area because this is the move which went down to break this area structure. But this high is a valid high, which broke this low. And I would actually be out of this trade based on those two positions. Now, whether you use this low or this low here, this would be your entry. And you can see that we've taken just about a 4-to-1 risk to reward on both of those positions. That is an 8% profit on that one trade. So if you're struggling with those profit targets, this is a great way to help you to find those potential targets. And in fact, it's a great money management strategy to help you progress as a trader. Now, if you've enjoyed this video going through these profit targets and how it's going to simplify your trading, give me that thumbs up so I know you enjoyed this content. Now, to help with your education going further, I suggest watching this video popping up now, which is going through those market phases. Oh, before you go, I wanted to tell you about the free pre-recorded webinar, which is going to help you with your money management. Head over to the website below in the description of this video, click on the webinar tab, fill out the details, join, and then you can watch the video straight away.